Thinking about buying a fixer-upper and wondering if you should pull the trigger? Well, today I am going to give you a list of 4 items that you'll want to keep in mind as you evaluate properties and decide if they're the right ones for you. Hi, my name is Schumann. I am a realtor in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I do videos every week about all things real estate and life in the Twin Cities. And I have a bunch of free downloads available in the description box below this video. If you're watching on a mobile device, just hit the title of the video and the description box will pop open below. All right, so the number one thing that you want to be cognizant of when you're buying a fixer is that the price of the fixer reflects the amount of work that needs to be done. So it might be priced attractively, but you really need to be able to evaluate a property in comparison with others in the neighborhood that have sold. So this is where your agent comes in. You're going to want to talk to them and have them pull comps and really evaluate price of properties that have recently sold, what the amenities were in those properties, and what it would take for you to get the property that you're considering up to snuff to match the neighborhood, or maybe be just slightly superior to the others that have sold in the neighborhood. Number 2 is look for ways to give instant equity. So you're looking for projects that are not expensive and don't take a lot of time and effort. So if you walk into a house and it's got bright pink walls and shag carpeting, maybe you peel back that carpeting and you can see that there are beautiful old hardwoods under there that just need a little bit of shine and polish, and you could easily paint over the walls and you're 90% of the way there. Those are low cost improvements that could bring back a lot of money to your pocket if you're going to flip the property. So consider what the projects are and really get a firm handle on how much it would cost to make those improvements before you jump in. Number 3, look at the projects that need to be done on the property and determine whether or not they need a professional to be accomplished. So things like refinishing hardwood floors. There are certain projects that you'll get a great return on the investment of having somebody come in and help you out. So if it's not just painting and you can DIY it, having a roof replaced, having the floors refinished, having insulation put in, all of those things bring great return on money and all require a professional. So think about the things that need a professional touch and what the return will be on those, because they are going to cost you a little bit more money to get done. So then number 4 is to evaluate your ability to deal with disruption. Some people can handle this better than others. If you have a lot of small kids in the house and you're trying to exist in a house with no kitchen or no bathroom for a couple of weeks, that might be really difficult. But if you have a higher tolerance for that, you can take on some of the more major jobs. We had our floors replaced. It was only a couple days, but it felt like a lifetime. It really improved the value of our home, but you have to look down deep and see if it's really in you to deal with what's going to happen, because things always get worse before they get better. So think about your budget. Think about what's going to bring you the highest return. Think about if that home is ideally located and the things that you can do are going to get it on par with the top of the pile of homes that have recently sold in the neighborhood. And then think about your tolerance for dealing with disruption and if you have the time, money, and mental capacity to deal with a fixer. So those are my 4 tips to deciding if you should buy a fixer. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you, and I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell after it, and you'll get notified whenever I post new videos. So thanks for watching and have a great day.